Also tonight, the fight against graft and embezzlement of public funds has received a shot in the arm following a court decision. The High Court has ordered a couple to return over 25 million shillings they stole from the HomaBay County government. Former County Assembly Clerk Bob KES Otieno and his wife Evelyn Ogutu are said to have stolen the millions using a fictitious tender to supply air to the County Assembly. Here now is our Crimes and Investigations reporter Brian Obuya with that anatomy of a family heist.
It began when details emerged that 85.1 million Kenya shillings disbursed to the County Assembly of HomaBay had disappeared with the wind. At the height of the investigations were six individuals, the court had been told had conspired to steal the money, and then there were two companies.
Each accused is granted bond.
By the time the HomaBay Law Courts was winding up its hearing, it had found the suspects guilty. Now a further win for the anti-corruption body and the public is the latest ruling by Justice Esther Nyambura Maina. Lady Justice Esther Maina has okayed the Twalibu Mbarak-led ESCC to go after the former clerk of the County Assembly of HomaBay, Bob KES Otieno, and his wife Evelyn Ogutu. And here is why. The 85.1 million Kenya shillings that was sent from Treasury to the County Assembly was wired to two companies. Damila Enterprises Limited received 46.5 million as another company, Nyangume Enterprises, received 26.2 million for some tender of sorts. What's worse is that the two companies supplied nothing but air. Among the six prosecuted for the theft was former Equity Bank HomaBay manager Obonyo Mireri and his wife Lillian Alo. The duo were the proprietors of Damila Enterprises. Forget about Damila Enterprises for now. Nyangume Enterprises is owned by Evelyn Awino Ogutu, who is the former clerk's wife. ESCC consistently and successfully told the court that sat in HomaBay and Nairobi that there existed conflict of interest between Bob KES, his wife, and the payments.
The business entity they had was getting money from the same county assembly where the accounting officer is the husband, Bob KES. And this very firm had not even been pre-qualified to offer services to the county assembly.
Investigations revealed that both Damila and Nyangume Enterprises wired back huge sums of money back to Bob KES. The money trail indicated that the besieged former clerk received 24.8 million shillings from the two companies at the heart of the fraud. The evidence would later show, and the Esther Maina court would agree, that Bob KES Otieno's wife was the sole owner of Nyangume Enterprises. She was the only signatory of its bank account held at Equity Bank, HomaBay Town Branch.
We go for the crime, at the same time we go for the proceed. So far what we've done already is that we are withdrawing the proceed of that crime, but the criminal aspect is still a matter which is before the courts.
With groundbreaking judgments against crooked public officials and an increasing culture of embezzlement in the counties, ESCC has a longer way to go in its attempt to recover assets and corruptly acquired wealth that's totaling slightly over 40 billion Kenya shillings and whose recovery suits are ongoing in different parts of the country. Brian Obuya, NTV.